I swear the Champions League never disappoints because today, we had some proper games. PSG versus Liverpool, and obviously my Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. So guys, let's talk about it. But before that, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those things to stay tuned to all the videos I come out with. But guys, let's start off with Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. And when I saw the lineups, guys, I thought I was seeing things. I thought, you know what? Maybe I gotta check my eyes or something, because how in the frick is Arne Slot going out in a Champions League quarterfinals match against the winners of last year, Paris Saint-Germain, and trying out a new formation, 3-5-2, and not just that, where is Mohamed Salah? What are we doing now, man? I think Arne Slot is he's actually trying to lose on purpose. I don't know what he wants. I think he wants to leave Liverpool at this point. He wants to get fired because, again, how are you doing this in the Champions League against one of the best teams in the world? The last winners of the Champions League last year, PSG. You're going away to Paris, trying a new formation. What was the thought process there? Truly, what was the thought process? Let's look at the lineup here. So we're playing a 3-5-2, Arne Slot with Liverpool. Mamardashvili, can't complain about that. But he has Gomez at the left, Van Dijk down the middle, and Konate on the right center back position. The 5 in the middle is Kirkez on the left. He's got Frimpong on the right. And then the 3 in the middle, Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. You know what? Proper players. But again, what is this formation? Up top, he's got Ekitike and Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz playing kind of like a false 9, a 10 that he's going to be moving anywhere. But again, what is the thought process in this game? What were they thinking with Frimpong playing that position, playing basically 5 in the back? That's what it is with the 3-5-2, because you got Kirkis and Frimpong who are more defensive-minded players. Again, I understand he probably wants to defend as much as he can. PSG have one of the best front 3 in the world right now. But when you have those front 3, Doué, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia pressing a team like this, it's going to crack. It's going to crack, and especially in a game where you're trying a new system. Why would you do this in this type of game? Again, let's look at the PSG lineup. We have Safonov, who actually took the part. I don't know what happened to Chevalier. Clearly, Luis Enrique doesn't rate him anymore. Donnarumma leaving, I thought that was probably the dumbest thing that they could have done. But Safonov, to be honest, not too bad. He's been having some good performances so far. But PSG with their standard 4-3-3 formation, Hakimi on the right, Marquinhos on the left, Mendes on the left, Pacho, Marquinhos as center backs. You got the middle 3, the usual Neves, Vitinha, and Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery's been doing pretty well, actually. He's been getting a lot of starts now. And then up top, you got a man like Desiree Doué. You got Ballon d'Or winner Dembele as the striker, and then Kvaratskhelia down the left wing, who actually finished the game with an 8.5 rating and man of the match on FUMBLE. But yeah, like again, I said, how do you go into this game thinking that this right here is the best formation to go against one of the best attacking forces in world football right now? Salah, it's time to go, man. It's time to try something new. Clearly, you're not liked or loved in Liverpool, because how are they not playing you? In a game where they need someone like you that has the experience, the power, the star power, the player that can, change the game, a true game changer, world-class talent, and he hasn't seen a single minute in this game. Salah, man, it's time to go. Find something new. Go explore your options. Go to a team that actually cares about you and actually wants to play you and have respect for you, because you are a legend at Liverpool. And for you not to find a single minute, they played someone like, let me see right here, because I want to see the lineup. They played someone like, where is he? Where did he start? He came on afterwards. Right here. Nyone. It is absolutely crazy. Arne Slot put man like Trey Nyoni. Arne Slot decided to put man like Trey Nyoni on the pitch in the 90th minute instead of Mohamed Salah. Like I said again, Salah didn't find a single minute in this game. I don't know what he's thinking. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Let's look at the facts here now. We look at the possession. 74% possession. 74% possession for PSG, 26 for Liverpool. 2.35 goal expectations for PSG to Liverpool's 0.17. The funny thing is, too, 0 shots on target from Liverpool at all. 0 shots. 0 big chances. 0 big chances missed. Nothing. 0 shots on target. Well, that's what's going to happen when you're playing a very defensive line against a team like this. What are you thinking? 6 shots on target for PSG. 4 big chances. 2 goals, obviously. And yeah, just complete total domination. This is crazy. Wow, I didn't notice this until now. 685 passes from PSG, completed passes, to Liverpool's 190 passes. How are we going from 685 for PSG to 190 for Liverpool? That right there just shows you the game. That right there just shows you that PSG were dominant. They just had the ball the whole time. What are we doing here? That is absolutely crazy. I didn't even notice that stat. Wow. But yeah, going back to the game, Cubarsi, man. Cavaradona, whatever you want to call him. He is an absolute baller. Desiree Doué as well. When he's on his game, absolute stud. Dembele, though, he had some big opportunities. And this is one thing that I realized that I saw a lot at Barcelona. The clear-cut chances where he's in front of the net, he decides to blast it, missing the whole net. But those chances where, it's a small angle, he's on the run, a guy behind him, pushing him, he's falling over, he takes that shot, somehow those are on target. It truly boggles my mind how Dembele plays. He can never know what he's going to do when he shoots it. Yes, he's 2-footed. I agree. But some of those shots, man, he just blasted just to blast it. And there was one big chance here where he was just in front of the net, just could have placed it with either foot, decides to just rip it, and goes for a freaking howler. That thing went to the moon. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Kvaratskhelia keeps on showing us why he's one of the best wingers in the world right now. It truly is hard to pick another left winger that's better than him. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I got Kvaratskhelia, I got man like Rafinha, and even Luis Diaz as my top 3 wingers, left wingers of all time right now. Of right now, I'm saying. But let me know down below, who do you guys have as the best left winger in the world? And then Doué, another winger on the right wing side, doing his thing too with a beautiful goal. This team's going to be hard to break down, man. It's truly going to be hard. You got Pacho, one of the best defenders. A backline 4 that's just disgusting for PSG. And that midfield as well. You got players that are just going to run in this team. And the way Luis Enrique, again, we see it every single time. The way he puts his team together, he's got everything packed and under, 100% the way he wants it. And it works very, very well. On the other side, Arne Slot doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying new formations, like I said, in this game. In a elimination game, a 2-leg game away from home. I don't know what he's doing. I'm assuming he's going to go back to this traditional formation when they go back to Liverpool for the second leg. But Salah, man, it is crazy to see that he's been pushed aside. He's been not looked at all. I don't know how you can look at Salah and say that he cannot contribute to this team. But he's in the exact same treatment as Ronaldo did with Ten Hag. The 2 world-class club legends, and they just get shunned out, not even looked at. Even a one-footed Salah would do more than some players on this Liverpool team. But yeah, like I said again, Kvaratskhelia came out with the man of the match. He got a goal this game. Desiree Doué got the second goal. The whole team for PSG, looking at the ratings here, just green. Everything green. The lowest rating was a 7.3 from Pacho, but that just shows you right there. 7.3, the lowest rating. Absolute nuts. Going back to Liverpool for the second leg, I don't know what's going to happen. At this point, if I'm Salah, I don't even want to play because then they're going to blame him if he doesn't score or if he doesn't do anything. So, yeah, I mean, the only good thing you could say for Liverpool is Isak's back. After a while, he's finally back. He came on in the 79th minute. But besides that, Arne Slot, I think he just wants to lose. But yeah, 2-0 win for PSG in the first leg. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think PSG can win the second leg? Will PSG go forward? Or can Liverpool come back and beat PSG? So let me know in the comments down below. But now, let's move on to the big game. The big game. The big game. Barcelona, my beautiful Barcelona, at home at the Camp Nou, lose 2-0 to Atletico Madrid in a game where we did a live stream. If you guys want to follow us at the Footy Culture, we post a lot there with me and my friends. But we did a live stream today, and I called it before the game. If we don't take our big chances, take charge of our big chances, score those big chances, Atletico Madrid, all they need is one stupid mistake from our part, and they're going to score. We're going to do something stupid in this game. We've seen it before many, many times in the Champions League. Araujo before with a red card against PSG. We saw Eric Garcia the same thing. Cubarsi did the same thing a couple years ago as well. Every single time we play this high line, our defense is pushed to make a mistake. They're going to have to make a mistake because if we're not playing well, we get countered every time. This formation that Ten Hag has us playing, Ten Hag, oh my gosh, I can't even think. Flick has us playing. We're prone to making mistakes if our defense is not tight and compact. And that's exactly what happened here. I said it, that if we don't score first, if we don't create our chances and score from our chances, Atletico Madrid are just going to park the bus, wait for us to make a stupid mistake, and then counter us. And that's exactly what happened with a goal from, with a red card first of Cubarsi in the 44th minute. But actually, let's look at the lineup first, because I have some things to talk about. Koundé starting at right back. To be honest, it's hard, man. He hasn't been the Koundé that we've known from previous years. Maybe 2 years ago he was at his best form, but right now he's not the same player. I don't know what to do with him. Cubarsi and Gerard Martin as our center backs, Joan Garcia as the goalie, and Cancelo, who's been bright for Barcelona recently, absolute balling out in the left back position. You got Pedri and Eric Garcia down as the two pivots, and a three just behind Lewandowski of Rashford, Olmo, and Lamine Yamal on the right wing side. This is exactly what I pictured our starting lineup to be, because it works. It works for the most part. Obviously, I think if some players were healthy, like Bernal, I'd rather have Bernal starting. And Balde, he did come on in the 86th minute. He's still coming back from that injury, not 100% fit yet. But to me, if Balde was fit, I'm starting Balde left back and I'm playing Cancelo right back. I know it's very attacking, but I don't know, man. I think that's just the best way we play if we have those players. And Olmo, great player, but I'd rather have started Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez, to me, I think just brings more energy. He's a workhorse. He's going to be running 110% of the game. Daniel Olmo, more of a playmaker. He's going to find those pockets of space, try to create. And we need that too, but I think that Fermin Lopez for this game, we just needed a workhorse. But yeah, obviously Atletico Madrid, we faced them just a couple of days ago in La Liga. They had a lot of players rest that game. Alvarez, Lookman as well, and Llorente rested that game. So this game, they started off with Alvarez, Lookman, and Llorente, a 4-4-2 formation, with Rugari actually playing as the left back. We saw Nico Gonzalez just a couple of days ago in that matchup get a red card when he was defending Lamine Yamal. So I was thinking maybe Lamine Yamal's going to cook, and maybe Rugari's going to get a red card in this game too. One thing didn't happen. He didn't get a red card, but Lamine Yamal obviously cooks. Lamine Yamal, no matter what, we'll talk more about him. He always cooks. But actually, man of the match in this game was Musso, their goalkeeper for Atletico Madrid. And I believe he was the man of the match for the last game as well, a couple of days ago in La Liga. He's been absolutely incredible with Oblak being injured and also a little bit older. I can see Musso getting more time. He's only what? Oh, he's actually 31 years old. Wow, I thought he was a lot younger than that. He's been doing well for a 31-year-old. I thought he was probably like in his mid-20s, but fair play, man. He's been doing very, very well, and you can tell in this game. He had a lot of saves. He did a lot of key things in this game to keep Atletico Madrid alive. But yeah, there's nothing else I expected in this game. I think Hansi Flick had the lineup perfectly the way it is. Possession-wise, Barca's always going to have more possession, and then especially against Atletico Madrid, I think any team's going to have more possession against Atletico Madrid because all they're going to do is, like I said, defend, and just counter. 58% possession for Barca, 42 for Atletico, 18 total shots for Barcelona, 2 big chances to Atletico's 5, and 1 big chance. But like I said again, going into the game, that red card from Cubarsi, absolute joke of a mistake there. First, it was given a yellow card. After that, ref went to go check VAR. They gave him a red card. I'll talk more about it in my other video that I'll be going more in depth about the Barca game. But for now, I'm just going to give you my 2 cents. I don't think that was red card. Yellow card was the right choice because the ball was played behind Giuliano Simeone. And I don't think it was a clear goal-scoring opportunity. But he gave him a red card. And at that point, I was like, you know what? At least Cubarsi stopped him from scoring a goal. A key goal-scoring opportunity for Giuliano Simeone. So you know what? At least he didn't score. But from that free kick, from that foul, Julian Alvarez says, "Hold my bag," and scores an absolute peach of a free kick, top right corner. I think it hits off of Lewandowski just a bit, and Joan Garcia doesn't get a touch on it. But Joan Garcia, bro, he went out, he went full cat like and almost saved it. But that free kick was legit top 90, upper 90. No one's saving that, even a goalie like Joan Garcia. But yeah, 45th minute, 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. We're going into the second half with a man down, and it wasn't looking good. Like I said again, we make mistakes, they take advantage of those mistakes. When they make mistakes, we're not taking advantage. Rashford on the left wing side, he did good. He was doing a lot of he was looking, you know what? I like the way Rashford's been playing. A lot of people saying that he wasn't doing his best, or he hasn't been playing his best. The one thing with Rashford that I'm very, very liking is, or I'm liking a lot, sorry, is that he's very direct. He's going to attack that defender, and that's what he did all game. Unfortunately, there were some chances where he should have scored or should have took a better shot. There was the one offside where Lamine Yamal just basically cooked down the right-hand side, found Rashford inside the box, places it off to him. He finished it, but it was offside. Lamine Yamal was offside. But from that moment, I thought, you know what? Rashford, Lamine Yamal, that connection is going to happen. Someone's going to score in this game, but unfortunately not. With that red card, unfortunately, in the second half, we saw Robert Lewandowski come off and Pedri with a yellow card in the first half as well. I think, to be honest, that was the best choice, because going down a man, Pedri was more likely to get another yellow, in my opinion, just because he's playing in the midfield. He's going to have to do more. So I think kudos to Hansi Flick for seeing that. Maybe, you know what, let Pedri rest. Hopefully we can do something for the rest of the game, not concede anymore, and Pedri could come on to the next leg, second leg of the game, of this matchup, and cook. And same thing with Robert Lewandowski. I think obviously someone has to take the hit. It's always usually the striker when you go down a man. And you know what? Lewandowski didn't do much this game. In the first half, they weren't finding him. They weren't playing to his style. They're really trying to go down those wings and attack. I think Lamine and Rashford were very, very direct, and they just weren't finding Lewandowski as they did before. But Fermin Lopez comes on for him, and they play a little bit of a different formation. Garcia kind of drops down to a center back where Cubarsi was, and then you have Gavi and Fermin Lopez as the two pivot with Olmo up top of them as a 10. You know what? I thought maybe, you know what, we can do something here. Maybe we can get a goal. Maybe we can hold off. I thought maybe at least hold a 1-0 loss. Don't let them score anymore. Keep it 1-0. Keep the scoreline just one away, so we can go back to the Metropolitano and, you know, go out there and score. But unfortunately, I saw Sorloth coming on in the 60th minute, and I thought, you know what? This guy, this brother right here, loves to play against Barcelona. He always has opportunities. And again, with that red card, of course, Barca are going to start attacking more. Already more than what we do because of our high line and the way Flick wants us to play. But we're going to be attacking more, and Sorloth is going to find chances. I had a feeling Sorloth is going to score this game, and he did. In the 70th minute, a ball comes from Ruggeri on the left side. Sorloth is in the middle. Just absolutely bodies Gerard Martin. Martin is like nowhere to be seen, just gets destroyed, and Sorloth just places it in the net. And 2-0 at that point in the 70th minute. I thought, okay, at least hold this. Please don't score anymore. I don't know what it is, man. Barcelona love a remontada. It's in their DNA. It's in their blood. I feel like nowadays they just want to create a spectacle. They just want to create a show for the fans. But no, just score the goals, man. My heart, my anxiety, my stress in those games, in those second legs where we have to go out there and score 2, 3, 4 goals to get that remontada. Why make it so difficult for us? And every single time, you know what? We do our best, but hopefully in the second leg at the Metropolitano, we can do something. It is only 2-0. The game ended off actually 2-0 at the end. Joao Cancelo, for some reason, got a yellow card at the end of the game when he was talking about, some, to the ref. But yeah, 2-0 final. I'll speak more about this Barca game in a future video, so make sure to tune in and subscribe for that. But there's nothing more to say in this game, man. There was a lot of, You know, iffy things that happened as well. There was a handball from a player when Musso tried to play the ball. I don't know if that's a penalty. I can see why, but I can see why not as well. The red card again, I said, I don't know how that's a red. I think in my opinion that's a yellow. The ball is played behind. It wasn't a goal scoring opportunity because the ball was behind him. It clearly wasn't in front of him. So I don't know. That's just my thought. Lamine Yamal. My final thoughts. Lamine Yamal is carrying Barcelona right now. This brother right here. He truly is a one-man army. If you guys have played Call of Duty back then, I think it was COD, Modern Warfare 2. If you know, you know. There was a perk called One-Man Army, which basically resupplied all your ammo, your grenades, everything you needed during the game. You didn't have to die. You didn't have to respawn. You could just use this perk, and you would always automatically reload your stuff. That's exactly what Lamine Yamal was doing in this game. He was a one-man army taking charge in this game. Every time we needed something to go forward, every time we needed someone to attack and to create, it was Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side. There was one play where he took 4 or 5 guys on in the box and had a shot off. If it didn't get saved or blocked by a defender, that's going right in. But again, Lamine Yamal, you saw it in this game. He was getting mad at this point. He was getting mad because he was just doing everything and nothing was working out. He tried to find players. Rashford with some chances there that couldn't finish. And just he was fed up because every time Lamine Yamal balls out, the rest of the team do not support him. And I really felt it in this game. You can see it at the end of the game. He was tired as well, man. He just does so much. And at such a young age, only 18 years old as well, doing all of this, carrying Barcelona with the 10 on his back too. There's so much pressure on him. So kudos to Lamine Yamal. I don't think anyone can hate what he's been doing, especially at a young age. But I think he's going to absolutely ball out in the second leg. But guys, that is my recap of these games today. PSG win against Liverpool and Barcelona lose to Atletico Madrid. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on these games and who do you guys have winning the Champions League this year? But until then, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.